Diamond Doom one trick? We can do some Doom coaching. Let's do it. You know what? That's fine. Let's look at this chat. We got some Diamond. We have Diamond Doomfist. So these Doom nerfs. These Doom nerfs hit hard. I'm not going to lie. Like, I actually think the Doom nerfs are more impactful than most of the support nerfs. Particularly the Doom nerfs are more impactful than the Weaver nerfs, the Kiriko nerfs. And the Zen, honestly, Zen got buffed, by the way, guys, in case you're wondering. So, okay. So, first thing that you need to do when playing Doom is identify their comp and figure out what you need to do, right? If they're playing a lot of stuff on the ground, you want to set up and slam cycle, right? So, basically, slam cycling is just a way to build your ult quickly, build shields quickly, and force space forward so you actually are creating space for your team. It's the most basic thing about Doomfist that you can learn to get pretty much not immediate value on Doomfist, but help a lot. In this case, they're on Pharah Mercy. So what you want to do is you don't really want to slam at that Pharah. You want to create space and force the high ground off, right? Slow down with that power block a little bit too. You're kind of wasting the power block. So you want to look to slam in here and just get anything after you knock that D.Va back. So walk up to the choke. No, what are you... No. Why? Why are you... You have watched my stream for years. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? What is the point of that? You get empowered punch, you get everything. Just wait and set up. Like you haven't established your anchor point yet. You're just spamming your CDs like a little platinum, like a chicken with its head cut off, right? You do a great job of actually getting what you need here, and then you just leave. Why? Hold that space, bro. Look at this. You can really build your ult off this D.Va. So you get empowered punch here, and then you just try to go for a slam punch combo. What would have happened if you hit that punch? Nothing, because you would have just gotten stuck here with no CDs and died. So you burned all your CDs, even though you did the right thing and got empowered punch for no reason. That's really bad. And now you have to wait, and the Pharah has the space. Punch D.Va back. Now look to slam in. No, you're wasting PB. This is your cooldown cycle is terrible. Your cooldown cycle is terrible. Okay, so when you're set up like this and you get up close, right? You've punched the D.Va back. What are your cooldowns at, right? Your cooldowns are at 3 seconds for punch, which means if you slam in, you're going to get like 10% ult off these guys, force the space backwards. You can power block to get empowered punch, and if you don't, you can punch back out. Instead, you're sitting here wasting your CDs doing nothing, right? And you're wasting PB again. Now you can't stay in the fight. Imagine you had hit that punch. You would have been stuck inside their team with no cooldowns. You're misplaying horribly here. Your cooldown cycle is completely backwards. And now that D.Va, and now because you went over here, this D.Va just gets to fly in for free. You burned all your resources, holding no space. The key with Doomfist, when your tank doesn't actually have any help, and your team doesn't have any help, is that you have to command the space, right? In order to be a good Doomfist, you have to command the map space, right? Or else your team is fucked. Your map space has been terrible here. You've been doing nothing that you need to be doing. You've been burning your CDs for no reason. So now you punch out, and you have no cooldowns to hold the space and help your team against Pharah, which you beat by holding space. You're using PB 1 CD early, too. No, don't use that. Oh my god. Just be patient. Be patient. Be patient with that. Look for your opportunity. They're giving it to you a lot, too. So look for this slam in. This is terrible. This is just... We need to teach you the literal basics of this hero. You're just kind of throwing your abilities around without actually thinking about anything that you're doing. Your actions have no purpose. You're just using your abilities to use them. Right? Slam to the backline. Make the D.Va peel and then punch out. If you're contesting them, they have to kite out. And you command the space for your team to walk in. I hate that combo, by the way. I hate this. Slam punch is so bad. It's so bad. It's not DPS Doom anymore. Stop doing it. It is the only time you want to slam punch in. There are 2 times where you want to slam punch in, chat. Number 1 is if you have empowered punch and you're setting up your empowered punch for an angle. Number 2 is if you have your ult, right? So, you know, you want to actually be able to hit that, though. Otherwise, it's just a terrible combo because you're just wasting your CDs and you can't hold space. Look for the supports, too, by the way. You're never going to kill this guy. What are you slamming? What are you cooking? What is the point of any of this? Your cooldown usage, this is the worst Doomfist cooldown usage I've ever seen in my life, and I've seen better from Platinums. And I'm just going to roast you because I want you to actually start thinking about everything that it is that you're doing. You have no purpose with any of your actions here, right? So look at this. You're on the soldier. He's never going to die. What you want to do is you want to go slam at the supports, force them back, and then be punching in and out. Because if you're doing that, you're commanding all of this space, right? And the D.Va has to pay attention to you. But because you're just shooting the soldier who is double pocketed, which you have a 0% chance of killing, right? Look at this. Your D.Va doesn't even have to turn around, and the Pharah just stays in. Now, you do get, but because you're contesting the soldier, the Pharah doesn't get heals. See that? Right? But then your Ashe just dies. And then the soldier dies. You kill. Oh wow! You look at that. Oh wait, what wins you the fight? Wait, you kill their Weaver. You go for their Weaver. I wouldn't ult there. I just PB. I just PB the bomb. Now this is a good contest here. And look at what happens. Look at what happens because you're contesting the soldier. Ready? The Pharah dies. Right? So you're controlling the map because you're up here where the poke is. Your team now controls all of this space. And what's that going to do to Pharah? She's dead, right? And he visors. They do this. Okay. So your problem right now that I'm noticing is like you're not really thinking about what you're doing, and you're not giving your cooldowns the time they need to actually land. Like, let your slam land and hold this space slower, right? Like, let your slam land. Let your abilities do some work for you, right? Try to extend your abilities. That's what you need, right? Because the more you extend your abilities, the higher your uptime. And Doomfist is all about uptime. When you're solo tanking as Doomfist, you have to maintain a high uptime, right? So look at this. Slam at that D.Va. If I see you do this one more time, I'm coming to your PC. You got no ult charge off that, forced no space, burned all of your cooldowns, and now look at what happens to you. You have at least 5 seconds of downtime here because of how you're misusing your cooldowns. Maximize your uptime. When this fight's starting, you don't need to be contesting the soldier. What are you going to do to this soldier? You're not going to do anything to that soldier. Nothing. But what you can do is you can start slamming this D.Va out, because look at where the cart is, right? What is the benefit you have to being up here right now when the cart is way back here? You want to slam up there when the cart actually gets to where the fight is there. But the best thing that you can fight right now for spacing is just slam and build ult on this D.Va. Force this D.Va back, because it's going to let your team, your BAP, your Hanzo, take wider angles to actually win this duel. How can you win this fight right here, right now, chat? There's only one way that you can win this fight right here, right now. It's if your Hanzo gets a pick. What's going to stop your Hanzo from getting a pick? The D.Va. Or you going up on the soldier. Because if you're up on the soldier, he's not going to peek main into your Hanzo. So now, by going up here, you've eliminated the only way you could win the fight at this point in time. Do you see what I mean, chat? And I want you guys to say yes or no, right? Because you're up here as Doomfist right now, when your Hanzo's on cart and not contesting the D.Va, which can zone off your team, the only way you could win the fight in this moment with the payload back here, you are eliminating from your team. Right? So that's why you want to wait. Slam at this D.Va, right? But then you just waste your empowered punch. How are you going to kill him with empowered punch either? There's no wall to hit him into. Be patient. Look. Just because you get empowered punch doesn't mean you should use it instantly. It's like think of empowered punch like sojourn rail. High level sojourns, they just hold the rail. They build it and hold it until they look for their opportunity. You low SR players are like a little spastic with all this stuff where you're just like, oh, I'm gonna use it now. Like, no, look for the right opportunity. Take your time, right? I hate your slams here. Slam at the D.Va. Build shields. You are never going to kill this Pharah. You're not Quake. This is not DPS Doom. Yeah, this is the most DPS Doom shit I've ever seen right here, chat. Like, slam the D.Va, knock the D.Va back, and force the Pharah back by forcing this D.Va off. And let your slams... Please let your slams land. Please let your... You're already slamming up here, dude. You're already going up. Look, ready? Check it, chat. Why are you not letting your slam land? You gain shields. He's low. He gets a minor amount of CC, right? You are playing tank Doomfist. You are never going to kill this guy with your gun, ever. So you get tankier. You get more ult charge. You have a better chance of killing him.
I need healing.
Why are you not letting your slams land?
T64, play Tracer / Bastion / Sombra / Widow / May.
Right? Like, dude, you would have 2 ults by now. Like letting your slams land is the difference between getting like a 20 to 30% ult charge difference in a minute. And every time you get your ult, that's when you can go deeper. Like, extend your abilities. Extend your abilities here. Right? You're way too fast with them. Like, slow it down. Slow it down. Slam. There you go. Slow it down, brother. Charge that up. What? But yeah, you're just not patient, right? You remind me of a Genji player in Overwatch 1, right when the game started, and all they do is just jitter their mouse everywhere, spam everything, instead of slowing down, dude. Like, look, you're just spazzing your abilities everywhere. Look, ready? Like, slow down. Like, try to read them with the ult. And then when you get the empowered punch ready, charge it. Right? Look at how fast dude, your empowered punch is at 1/3 charge when you let it go. I can't even pause in time for your reaction. You really think you're going to kill a support in this game without charging your empowered punch? Look at how much damage you do to him. You don't even get him under half health. Right? You don't even get him under half health. So slow down. Charge up the punch. Build things up. They're not threats to you. They're not going to kill you. You have 473 HP right now. These guys can't kill you. So if you want to kill them, be patient. Extend your abilities. Right? And the Mercy trolled. She should have saved him, but she flew off. Right? She flew off. He should have lived, honestly. They just misplayed. If you go up into higher ranks, if you want to climb, those players will live. Right? So that's the main thing I want you to start focusing on is extending these abilities out. Don't. That's actually not a bad opportunity to do it because the Mercy's late. I still want you to extend your abilities, though. I want you to build a foundation of extending your abilities. And that's actually not a bad one either. But let the slam land. Look, you're going to land anyway. Look, again. You are going to land anyway. Land on her. It's free damage. It's like you only have 4 shots. Like your shots are bad. Look at her health. If you land here, you slam both of them, get shields, you're going to get like 8% ult charge off of them, which is really, really important. And they're going to take more damage. Why are you not letting your slam land? This is such a horrible habit. You're chipping at this Mercy, which is good. Yeah, there you go. You should always look to PB that, by the way. The only cooldown you need to use for that is PB. Let the slam land. Let the slam land. You're walking up. This is good. Good. See, that's what you should be doing every time. Look at how much easier he is to kill. And by the way, they didn't get your shields down at all there. Like, you have, like, if you want to maintain high uptime as Doom, which is the key to getting started as Doom, slam him, slam him. It's okay. Slam up, let it land. There you go. There you go. That's way better. Look. See, look at this. Ready? Look at how long it takes them to knock off your shields. Because you let your slam land, you are in that fight for free for an extra 3 seconds. 3 seconds is an insanely long time, right? So letting that slam land let you live for an extra 3 seconds. You know what the difference is in 3 seconds? That's 3 seconds off your slam cooldown. Like you just bought 3 seconds off this cooldown's uptime. Right? That's a huge deal. Wow, that's good. Respect me. You're not good enough to put that in there yet. Patience, brother. Again, patience with that cooldown. Back off. You don't need to force that. What are you doing? This is so scuffed. Holy shit. Who are you slamming on? Look for the slam engage. Just build the ult and contest space. Stop it. 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 Are you plat? Tell me you're diamond? There's no way you're diamond doing this. I refuse to believe it. What are you cooking up here, bro? What are you cooking? We need to start with your CD cycle. First of all, you can't PB right in front of Orisa. I do it all the time. He's just going to spear you. I guess he didn't have spear here, but I wouldn't recommend doing that. The first thing you need to ask yourself is, who are you slamming in on? Again, look at this fight. Ready? Your Tracer's one here. One shot Tracer. The Junk is flanking. The Mercy's in the air. The Weaver's coming back, right? You want to, your first thought, this is why you need to command space. If you don't command space here, especially the higher up you get in the ranks, this Tracer is dead, right? So you want to, the one way that you can lose this fight and prevent yourself from losing is slamming in, drawing aggro, building your ult, and punching out, right? To save your Tracer. I think she lives. Barely. So you should be slamming in and punching out right now because you get ult charge, right? And you'll get your CD cycle back when the cart actually gets up here. But instead, you just PB and you're not a threat. Like, in order to save your DPS and be a tank as Doomfist, you can't just think about yourself. You have to think about your team. So by slamming up here and then punching out, you gain ult charge, get free shields, right? And you become a threat that allows your Tracer to live, and you create the space and you hold this space on the map so that she can't die, right? But instead, you're PBing air because you got speared. And then you waste every cooldown and feed. There is, let me make something crystal clear right now. Never do this again. Ever. As Doomfist. Never, ever do this. Because you break your cooldown cycle. Now you're stuck with 4 seconds of downtime inside their team. The number one thing to establish as a fundamental thing for Doomfist players is the cooldown cycle. Slam in, punch out. It's the easiest thing to do. It's the skill floor of Doomfist. You can worry about all the fancy stuff later, right? But if you want to learn Doomfist at the skill floor, the number one thing you have to do to start out is learning how to slam in, punch out, dominate space, and then you can learn about all the nifty tips and tricks to actually get way better at Doomfist way later. But like, you need beginner's course for Doom because you need to stop doing that. There is no reason to ever do that combo ever. Even if you have your ult, you shouldn't do that. Even if you have your ult, it's a waste because you can't force their CDs. So don't ever do that again. There's no reason for it, right? No need. So there's their tree. Your Brig is going to die. They're going to back out. One. That's actually a good cancel on the deflag. And look at this. Ready? So see, that's the cooldown cycle I like to see right here, especially for like lower SR Dooms. You slam in, right? And you insta punch too. You didn't even have to insta punch, but like I actually would wait a little bit and charge that up. But look at this. Ready? So you're in here now, right? Punch is 4 seconds. Look at this. Ready? Because you slammed and punched, you got shield. So let's count. Your slam and punch cooldowns together. You got an extra second off of this before you even lost any health, and then you power blocked, right? Which would have bought you another 2 seconds. So you bought 4 seconds of time. What's up after 4 seconds? Wait a minute. Your punch cooldown's back. And now your slam's back after the punch. And now you've reset. And you held all the space of your team. Even when they were dying, you were still able to live. And that is the essence of Doom. That is the most essential thing of learning Doomfist and being a good Doomfist. That cooldown cycle is how you climb on Doom. You need to establish that as your foundation, and then you can mix it up when you get smart and learn case-by-case situations. But at a general level, if you want to be good at Doomfist and get value, that's what you have to do. And it's night and day when you're doing it and when you're not. Slow down, bro. Again, you're just spamming abilities. Slow down. You're just tapping your abilities. There you go. There's the patience. And there's a great slam. Look at your health. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the power of the slam cycle. First of all, you were patient with that punch, got shields, and look at the slam. You got how much health? 44, 43. You got 100 health. You got 100 health and 11% ult charge off of that slam. You could be getting 8 to 11% ult charge each slam with a free 100 health, and you aren't doing it. That is what slam is for. Slam is your ult builder and your shield builder and your engage tool. Slam is the best engage tool, in my opinion, when they're clumped up like this, because you can just punch out. And now you have your PB to buy you more time. Good. Now careful. Slow down. No, don't punch in. Don't punch in there. You cannot punch in. Even if you're down, like, I still don't know if I like that. I guess you kind of can because they're down a player, but normally you can't do that because you're going to be stuck here for 3 seconds, right? Slow down. Save it. You're wasting a power punch. Who, like, again, you need to use your cooldowns with a purpose, okay? When you get in powered punch, I want you to be patient and say, okay, where do I want to go? Ironically, this is the only time where the right play is actually to slam punch. The one time you aren't slam punching in is actually the time you should be doing it, chat. And the reason why is because you have empowered punch. If you slam in, that's how you create the angle to then knock them into the wall to get the kill, and you have your ultimate. So that is when you want to slam punch in. Instead, you just waste it and do nothing with your best kill tool, right? And you're lucky that you killed him. In high ranks, you're not going to get that kill. Oh, power block. Nice, nice, nice. Slow down. Slow down. Patience. Patience. You have 305 health here. It's a Junkrat. He's not going to one-shot you, right? Charge this up just a little bit. You just spam it instantly. You got to be patient. So work on that cooldown cycle and be patient with these abilities. You're spamming them far too much. Even your ultimate. Like, charge it up. Look, again, he's going to live because you spam that. Like, yeah, you trolled. Look, if you stop trying to play like a chicken with its head cut off and slow down, you get these kills. Look. Could have landed on him. Again. Look at your punch here when you land. What's your health? You have 430 health, and he has 100. And look at how much you charge up your punch. Slam punch is only good when you have empowered punch and your ult. Look at this.
Rocket punch.
You barely charge this. You are a quarter charged up.
Rocket punch.
And then you slam instead of shooting him. He's one shot. Just shoot him. And then you miss your slam because you're trying to spaz out. And then you get conked away. Just slow down, dude.
Hey, it's Kineko.
The adrenaline gets you, bro? No, it doesn't. And learning how to temper that, like, again, like, so many people say that, but they never try to just slow down and take a deep breath while you're doing this, man. That's, I mean, it's such an easy change. Like, really just be slowing your play down and thinking about what you're doing and develop those fundamentals. It might not help you win every game, but if you want to climb as Doom, establishing the fundamentals is so much more important than winning one ranked game. No, see, why? Why? What are you doing with that? It hurts my soul to see it. This is useless. This is 100% completely, utterly useless. You do the right thing, you get your charge for your power block, and you're immediately a massive threat. And you can hold them hostage with that, but you just rip it instantly for no reason on nothing. It is easy. No, it is easy to slow down. I promise you it's easy. I promise you it's easy. You sitting there saying it's not that easy, that's a mentality problem, dude. That's a mentality problem. It is that easy. It really, really is, right? Take a deep breath, slow down, and start thinking about these abilities. It's easy, but it's not, well, let me rephrase. It's easy, and maybe it's simple, but not easy. That's something that's very much so in your control as a player, right? The harder things in this game are the things that, like trying to learn how to play against the things that are out of your control. But at least slowing down with your abilities like that, that's something that is in your control, and it becomes so much easier to deal with over time. But if you don't think you're going to be able to do it, you never will. That's why you need to have confidence as a player. I hate it when people say, oh, well, you know, you shouldn't, like, believe in all this stuff. Why are you wasting a power punch? Slam the mega. Try to get out with it. That's okay, though. That's more high-end stuff. Patience. There you go. There you go. Right there. Patience. Perfect. Look at the difference, chat. Look at the difference when he's slowed. Every time he's slowed down and charged up his cooldowns, he's hit a big one, right? And done the right thing. That's so much better, man. So much better, dude. Good job. Good. Slam him? No. Good. I actually like you forcing the mercy here. Yeah, just chase her everywhere. Chase the mercy. Stay on the same target, though. Good slam. It's an okay look with the punch, because you let it charge up at least, and you try to make a good effort. Good slam. You're marking the Genji for your team. Good patience. Good. Way better. Way better that fight, dude. Fight like that every fight. Fight like that every fight. That's so good. That's so good. If you fight like how you did right there every fight, you're going to do so much better, dude. That was great. That was great. I love how you fought that. I love how you fought that. That was fantastic. Again, you were patient with your abilities. You extended them, right? You extended your uptime, and you were a threat with them. You weren't just tapping them like a madman, right? You were actually a threat. You'd be surprised, guys. At this level of play, the foundations of Doom are actually so much easier than you might think. It's not guaranteed value, but being consistently in the right place is so valuable. Okay, so you know they're going to be walking up here. You must slam cycle this choke. You could get a free slam in, punch out as they're walking up here. So I hope you do it, but let's see. I doubt you do. They're all there. You would have gotten like 10% ult charge off the team. Save the power block too. They're not a threat yet. I guess they just gave it to you. But look at this. You're holding this? No, don't waste that. Save it. They gave you Empower Punch. Think about what happens when they try to walk through this choke. This is literally one of the best, if not the best, tank Doom spots in the game. Right here. Right? Imagine you have Empower Punch. When they walk through, you have your win condition. If you hit an Empower Punch on a squishy on this choke, they're dead. They are deader than dead. They are 6 feet under. Halloween update gone, right? But instead, you burn it for no reason. That's like a Widowmaker not shooting. That's like a Sojourn not shooting. That's like a Hanzo not shooting, right? And this is why I told you, you need to do stuff with purpose, right? What is the purpose? Ask yourself, what is my win condition? Randomly punching some kid here is not a win condition, right? You need to establish and identify what your win condition is as Doomfist. In this case, because they're running a comp that has to walk through, it's hitting the Empowered Punch on the choke, trying to get a kill, and if you can't get it, you slam out. But instead, you're just burning it, right? For no reason. Oh, no. Still a good angle. A little bit risky, but... This ability spam is crazy.
I don't die that easily.
Slow it down, brother. I'm really excited to see how you improve when you slow your abilities down, though. You're going to improve so much, man. Let it land, brother. Let it land. You have a way better chance of killing him if you let it land. Good contest here. Also, you're trying to, dude, you're trying to do too much with the slam. Just slam up, dude. Look. Give yourself more time here. We're gonna pause. We're at what? 11:34. Give yourself more time, bro. Look. You're trying to do this. You're trying to do this, and this is dumb. In those situations when you're high health in particular, you're trying to do like all this stuff. Like, I only get one by doing that, right? Because it's hard, because I'm trying to slam really, really close. But what if you did this? And landed here. Right? Give yourself some time. Like, you're literally just trying to do too much. Right? You're trying to be like, it's so hard to hit that. Slow it down. Right? Slow it down. Look. It's so much more consistent that way, right? Slow it down. That's what I want to see you start doing in a lot of those situations of these fights that are going on and off, right? Like, you're just trying to do so much, and you're actually hurting yourself. You're not helping yourself, right? So let's see. You guys probably win this fight. Look at this again. You get the double slam, but it's hard. Charge it, please. You're like you think that you're at risk, so you're spamming it fast. But actually, look at how you're killing yourself, right? Look at this. Ready? If you charge that punch up more than just a little bit, right? Look at this. Look at this. If you charge this punch up more than just a little bit, she gets knocked back way faster, and you punch this Ilari here too, because your hitbox is enormous, right? So you knock them all back. They have to peel themselves. Instead, because you're too fast and you're rushing it, again, look at what they're able to do on you. You're not a threat just by spamming your cooldown there, right? You're a threat by letting it charge up and be powerful. Extend your cooldowns. Extend, right? Now look what they do. You get trapped. There was no threat to any of these people. So the space is lost. So you get trapped and they walk and they kill your bat because they didn't have to peel each other. Right? So you think you're helping yourself by spamming those cooldowns. It's not DPS Doom anymore. Right? It's tank Doom. Utilize that tank health pool to extend the timeline. Because your Brig got rally. You could have won that fight if you stayed in. No. Just die. See, that's not a terrible play, but I guarantee you, based on how you're playing, you're going to waste this empowered punch, so you just ulted for nothing. Oh. No.
Just that coming.
If I was your coach, I'd make you run suicide in the gym, buddy. You gotta make this behavior stop. No. What are you doing? I don't even think I'm not gonna repeat myself. You know what you did wrong there. You're not setting up your anchor point with your slam cycle. When you want to stall the cart, you don't have to do anything. Just stall the cart and hit your slam cycles over and over and over again on them. Stall them out. The worst thing you can do is die. Just set up your slam cycle. Look at this. It's so free. It's so free. Look, hold this corner, slam in till you get your ult, punch out. Slam in, punch out, PB. Slam in, punch out, PB. Slam in, punch out, PB. Ult. Go deep. Can't get anything? Out, stall. Easy. You're trying to do too much, bro. That's your problem. Don't force yourself into a bad spot like that. Again, too much. Back up. You want to hold this corner because you can slam cycle. No, see, too much. Why are you here? Get out. You want them to come in. Because now your Brig... Because now Now your Brig thinks that she can be in because you're in too. Just let her die and hold your corner. Hold your corner, bro. Play to your advantage. You got to set yourself up well. Right?
Every plan must evolve.
That's the mistake so many Doom players make too. It's not just him, Chad, by the way. Because everybody just tries to do too much. Again, you're very early. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. What are you doing? I hope you die. I hope you, yep. You're trolling. You're just trolling. You are hard throwing your team's game right now. This is 110% on you, which is why I'm glad you sent this to me. You're just trying to do way too much. You don't have to do any of that. The cart's not even there, right? Slow down. Set up that slam cycle every fight. Do yourself some favors. You didn't get a fight at all on second point because you were feeding. This is not DPS Doom. In fact, Tank Doom plays the exact opposite of DPS Doom. DPS Doom was all about inting for immediate value and trades, right? Tank Doom is about holding space and existing for as long as you can on the right part of the choke and not being killable. It's polar opposites. Look at how much space you're holding. They can't do anything. And there you go. There's your opportunity. There's the patience. Good. Good. Patience. Cancel it. You cancel it. Okay, you're lucky you got another.
We're outnumbered.
You gotta be patient, man. How come you die so much as Doom? I'm inting on purpose. In this lobby, I'd go 70-0. That's a good look to actually deny that Junkrat. That's okay, because you can still hold this space here, right? So that's actually not bad. So hold the space. Don't, I swear, do not go in. Why are you wasting PB? Listen, your PB... Okay, look, your power block is your last-ditch effort to bail you out if you mess up your slam punch cycle, right? Right here, you have slam. You can slam up in the air, land, and by the time you land, your punch is ready to get you out. You need to save your PB in case you fuck up. You're just burning it too easy because, again, look at their comp. They have Ana and Orisa. If you PB here, you're saying, kill me, sleep me, nade me, kill me. I'm just going to sit still and not be a threat. You are not a threat when you're doing this. Make them use the sleep and the nade while you're slam cycling in and out because you are a threat. And then if they use those and miss, then you can use your PB to get your empower punch to actually follow up on a kill. But again, you can hold it all day and just be a threat with it, right? So you're chilling here. Slam in there. Good. Good. And look what happens. Look what happens. Look at this. This is so good. Look at this. Okay? So say this Orisa got healed once or twice by her Ana, which she will at higher ranks. Okay? You've gone forward so your team can use the window, and look at what you've done. You've split their team. The Ana is now... The Orisa is in a pinch. The Ana has to look at you instead of heal the Orisa, which means what? She dies. And the Ana tries to sleep you. Your Pharah gets another one. And look what happens. They collapse. You break their hold. You make them take a war on two fronts. You're pinching them, right? Patience, buddy. Patience. Patience with these cooldowns. Slow it down. I want you to take a deep breath and ask yourself in between every kill, what am I trying to do? Look for slams up here, dude. Slam in and out of this. This is a free 10% ult charge. Like, you'd be 80% to ult right now if you were slam cycling. But you don't. You don't slam cycle at all for some reason. You'd have your ult to make a play, and they don't have support ults. Team, we don't talk about me dying on Doom. I never die on Doom. Check it. Good. That's okay. That's actually okay. Now you want to slow down. Don't do that. Man. You just troll every single one of these is your problem. You set yourself, like what's crazy is you're actually setting yourself up really, like you're giving yourself the opportunity. You just rush it. Like, dude, they have to push into you. You don't have to push into them. Every fight you lose or you make a mistake is because you think you have to push into them. It's not DPS Doom. Let them push into you and catch their mistakes. That's why Doom is so good in ranked. He's a pub stomper because he's a mistake punisher, right? And in this type of play, unlike pro play where people don't make mistakes, people are going to constantly make mistakes. So just look for the one player who makes a mistake and just go absolutely fuck them up. That's it. That's all Doom is. Good slam. Great slam. And you know, if that had landed, you would have lived and gotten health. And that's why you want to be slam cycling, because guess what? Wait a minute, chat. He's 78% to his ult right now. What would have happened if he had been slam cycling when they were walking up? I wasn't inting that game, Peen. Let the record show. He would have had ult. Wait a minute. If he had an ult, he could have built a ton of shields and survived in the fight, but you weren't slam cycling pre-fight to actually like you on Hanzo, Cass, every DPS and Sigma in the game. You poke at the enemy team before the fight to build the extra ult charge, right? Doom's equivalent of poking is slam cycling before they get in. Because if you have your ult here, you could win this fight and you would have lived. And that, do you guys see now how important that 11% is? Those two sets of 11 literally give him his ult. You would have held the space longer, which gave your bat more opportunities to heal you and keep you up and alive on the cart. But because you're constantly inting for no reason, you don't have your ult, your team doesn't hold cart, and instead of them, say they would have capped anyway, instead of capping with double your time bank, they would have capped with maybe the same time bank, right? So let's see if he starts slam cycling, chat. My guess is no. They charge you now. Please be patient with this. I don't love that, but that's not terrible either. Wow. I think you're far. I just got gapped there. But again, that's why holding this space and pressuring supports is so important, because it makes them peel back and they lose their connection to their team. I'll let your supports get ult. What are you doing? And then you guys go Mercy's End. Uh-oh. Start slam cycling. Your Zen's trying to walk and you're not there. Slam, please slam in. No. Oh, dude, look at this, bro. Look at how much you have here. Look at how fucking... This is so juicy. God, I'd be licking... If I saw their setup like this, chat, I would be licking my chops. I would be licking my chops. Look at this. Look at this. This is free, brother. This is free. You slam to here, get 4. Dude. Come on, brother. This is free right here, man. But look what you do instead. You PB, you waste your get out of jail free card with your PB. And then it might not have been a waste had you actually gone for a target you could kill. Instead, you punch a fortified Orisa. Why? Why do that? And then you slam the point, and you slam the Moira, but look at what happens when you actually slam the point. Look, they turn around. And look at that. Look what that does for your team. Your Pharah and your Tracer and your Zen can all walk up because you have to make space for your Zen to get value. And now you have your PB to block. And look at this. Perfect. That's perfect. That's what I wanted you to do the whole time. There's your punch right there. Way better. Oh, wait a minute. Did their Moira die because you forced them back? And that she had to use her resources because of you? No way. Perfect! Oh, man. Oh my god, wait a minute, chat. Is that another game-losing fight where he finished with 93% to his ultimate? If only there was a way for him to cycle his cooldowns to be getting a free 7% every 8 seconds. Are you guys seeing how important this is now? That's what I want to hammer home to you guys. That's why slam cycling is the most important foundational thing for Doomfist. Period. End of story. If you kill the Mercy, we win. You were going to lose anyway. See, you're looking at this wrong, right? You're looking at this wrong. You're looking at this like, oh, well, I just need to kill that Mercy there and win. No, you need to change your entire playstyle to set yourself up to succeed more. That's not good enough, right? Like, even if you kill her, you still lose this. Because all of the fucking minute that you spent before this could have been better, right? That's what you're not understanding, and that's why you're stuck. You need to understand, oh, it's not just one interaction. How can I play out the entire minute better? Because Overwatch, yeah, these fights come down to one thing. But at this rank, what you need to focus on is consistency. That's why you're stuck in Diamond and Below. People who are in Diamond and Below aren't consistently getting value enough. Once you get up to like Masters and above, that's when those one-to-one interactions start to matter more. But you need to focus on doing better in those minutes, right? Like, yeah, she reses. But look, it's just you and Tracer, dude. This Tracer's not going to win that. And then the junk comes back. See, you lose anyway. Right, you lose that anyway, right? So it's about the minute. It's about slam cycling. It's about forcing that space. Like, the number one thing I want you to focus on is slam cycling and being patient with those cooldowns, especially Empowered Punch, right? Ask yourself explicitly, what am I trying to do? Look at their comp. Oh, they have a Junkrat? Well, he's going to be on the ground. If I get Empowered Punch, I can look to set up an angle on him by slam cycling, getting Empowered Punch through Power Block as my get out of jail free card instead of my pre-fight just spam it for no reason and then go in, right? Let's see if this is a draw. No, this is a loss. I can tell by the time. Let's see. Again, they're walking up here. You should be slam cycling in and out every fight. That is a... Look at this. They're all grouped. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. How many is this, chat? That's 3. Maybe 4. That's 8% ult charge at least and 100 shields to burn and stall more space. And now you've burned all your cooldowns before they're even in here. Oh my god. I can't watch him throw anymore. Good, good. See, you let your slam land, then you got a kill. Perfect. Look at this. This was with purpose. So good. This slam was with purpose. You identified somebody out of position on the map, and you intentionally slammed at him to confirm a kill, and you got it. Every fight, you should be doing this and asking yourself this question. But then you waste PB for nothing, and you're not a threat anymore. You're denying res. Good, good. That punch had a purpose. You said, I want to deny the res. You knew what your plan was. You established it before the fight, and you didn't just use your cooldown like a madman. Right? That's so much better. But you would be 70% ult right now. Well, you'd be 60% ult right now if you slam cycled. Now you would be 70% ult, and you'd get your ult before anybody else in the game. You'd be able to make a play, and by the time you get your ult, that clock would be at 30 seconds. What happens if he makes a play at 30 seconds, chat? GG. They don't have a touch. They stagger on a point, and you win the game. And that's why you need to play out the long game better, right? Let's see what happens here. You're slamming at this Pharah instead of building your ult. Your play is your ult. You'd have your ult right now. Not bad. You have your PB to get out, so that's fine. Can you slam? Oh, you would have had your ult right there, and you have ult. Good. Not terrible. Slow down. Wait out that fortify. She's not a threat to you. So you still draw, I think. Now it's okay to slam up. That's good. And you draw. You 100% could have won this game for your team. So you got a couple things to work on. And this is good. I'm glad you sent me a VOD where it was really bad, because this is the kind of stuff that we want to fix. It's an easy fix. Number one, slam cycle constantly. You need to be constantly slam cycling to build your ult, right? Your ult is your big playmaker. Two, patience with these cooldowns. And stop inting, right? DPS Tank Doom doesn't get value like DPS Doom, where the right play is to int for those values, right? Tank Doom is about surviving in the right places as long as possible, especially as a solo tank, and forcing space. The best way to do that is slam cycling, building those shields, getting those empowered punches, and then using your abilities with a purpose. Don't use them just to use them. Don't sit there with empowered punch main when there's no wall behind them and say, oh, I'm just going to punch them away. No. Use your abilities with a purpose. Dictate what it is that you're trying to do and try to execute. Like when you saw that Junkrat go up on the high ground and said, oh, wait, I can punish that mistake. You slammed on it and killed him. Oh, the Mercy's going to res? I'm going to slam my punch or save my punch to actually stop that res. Those abilities were used with a purpose, right? And then when you're losing is when you just start spamming your abilities with no purpose and you get stuck and die. That is the worst thing you can do as Doomfist. So focus on those things that we talked about. Easy fixes and you'll get to Masters for sure. Easy fixes and you get to Masters. So you luckily for you, it's actually very, very easy adjustments, and you'll become a much better Doomfist player.